What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are here with Ari, and we are at camp. We have to go to... Hold on here. We have to go to... turn in... Save the refugees. We gotta talk to Zevlor at the Grove, and then we also need to talk to Halsin at the Grove, too. Meet Halsin in the Emerald Grove. But before we do that, let's go and talk to Volo. I'm thinking about letting Volo do his thing. Just to see what's going to happen. I mean, Ari's been living life on the edge, has he not? He let the one lady brand him. He basically got whooped by the other guy in some dominatrix type shit. And now we can attempt to let Volo. I mean, it could be fate here, because I don't know what to do with these powers. I'm more or less leaning towards not using them over using them. But then again, I kind of want to use them because the game is like just giving it to us. It's part of the game. I'm not going to give the abilities to the companions whatsoever. I don't think the companions are ever going to get any of these abilities. It's going to be Ari. Ari's going to be the test dummy. And nobody else is going to get any. I don't feel like... I know we persuaded the companions to basically take the illithid powers, but I didn't really perceive it as that. I wanted to persuade them into being open-minded about things. Not even persuade them, but I wanted to just throw it out there that let's just be open-minded about it, because if things get so dire, then we need to use them, right? Yeah? At least that's how I feel about it right now. Then again, I do kind of feel a bit dirty because, like, Lae'zel is probably never going to take it. And I don't know if it's going to have a different outcome of the story here. That we kind of persuaded every single person. We didn't have to persuade everyone. Astarion and Gale were good, but Will, he was the easy one. I feel like Lae'zel, well, actually all the ladies were kind of the hard one. But before we talk to Volo and let him do his thing.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Let me see your... trade. Let's trade with them. We need to utilize that trade button because every single NPC I feel like we talk to, we can trade with them. See, we can trade with Volo. I should have gave him all my junk. What do you even have, Volo? He's got a drum. He's got a hand drum. Supply packs. Oh, he's got a ring. The Whispering Promise. Blessed Mercy. When you heal a creature, it gains a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for 2 turns. I think we're going to buy this. We could probably just steal it from him, but let's not. Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. Let's buy that. Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. Pictures of beer. There's one more thing we should really either use or just sell. It's these things from Auntie Ethel. I don't know if I want to take these because I have a feeling some of this stuff is going to really affect us. It's probably going to affect us until like a long rest or something. But then again, what if some of these things are fucking permanent? We don't know. It's just bonus actions. It's all things that we could take. Either it's going to give us a buff or it's going to give us a debuff. Heart of Stone. Should we just try to take one and see what happens? Like sporadically, maybe? Heart of Stones. That sounds pretty awesome. Fragments of Malachite swirl at the bottom of this potion. Pulsating and separating rhythmically. That's the word? Rhythmically. Wilted Dreams. Heart of Stone. Take it easy, Volo. I'm gonna go sell Volo a bunch of stuff because I got things at camp, and then I'll just cut in when I'm done. Alright, let's take one of these potions. We're living life on the edge. I sold Volo a good deal of stuff. He's got like 40 gold left on him. Let's take the Heart of Stone. Let's see what happens. Did we take it? Resistant to poison damage until rest. Until rest. We're resistant to poison. Oh. That works. Well, I guess that was a buff then. We're resistant to poison damage until long rest, but the thing is, we're about to long rest here pretty shortly, I'd imagine. So that was kind of a waste. Alright, let's talk to Volo. Let's do our thing.
My good quite the cozy setup
in here,
you
Volo.
have here.
Well, it seems like we can still do this.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
We just gonna let him do this. I mean, I guess it's fate, though, if you think about it. Because if we get the tadpole gone, if Volo actually takes it out, then we don't need to worry about the illithid powers. Because I'm still kind of on the edge about it. I don't really know what to do. How does one even pick this? How many times have you done this before, Volo? Just extracted people's parasites.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Sure. I'd rather get a second opinion. We just gonna have him do it. Let's just go. This seems like a terrible idea. Ari's been drinking. He just drank one of Ethel's potions. He's completely out of it. He don't know what's going on. Let's do
Volo
it.
carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
That thing's probably in our eye right now. It looks like a big needle. Endure the discomfort. Let him carry on. Do you have the faintest idea what you're doing? Let's endure the comfort and let him carry
The
on.
needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Clench your fists. That's enough. Stop. Let's just go on with it. Sure. Come on. Oh.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a heartstring.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Motherfucker, you gonna take my eye out? You done took my eye out, probably. Hold as still as possible. That obstacle is my eye. Stop at once. Yeah, you're jabbing me in the fuck. He didn't. Hell with
Volo
it.
carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
What the fuck? Look at Ari's face. Friend. I the implement, but allow him to proceed. We've already committed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
I'm gonna stay as still as I can, Volo. Just make sure you insert it really good.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
I don't even know which one to do. How about blah 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 blah?
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
We dead or what? We look like we're dead.
appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
What happened to my eye? You knocked my bloody eye out! All is well, I think. I can't seem to see through one of my eyes. Well, you don't even probably have an eye. It's slipped out on the ground. No one liked that idea. Can you blame him? Looks like I'm going to need to find help elsewhere. You knocked out my bloody eye.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
See invisibility? Where the fuck did he go? Did he just leave? He popped my eye out and fucking left? Deleting eye. What the hell is going on? Our companions did not like that. I want to see how much approval they lost because of that. That was interesting, to say the least. I started at 1. I think he was at 29. 72 for Shadowheart. She's at 72. Carlax at 64. Happy with and easily convinced by Avatar. Relationship is very good. What in the actual fuck did that just give us? A cosmetic change? Do we have a glass eye now? See invisibility. Can see invisible creatures within 30 feet. Creatures must succeed a dexterity saving throw or lose their invisibility. So we can see every single invisibility creature within 30 feet? Whoa! What the actual F is going on? Friends, we got a white eye. We got a white eye. Can we change that? Well, we're gonna live with it, even if we can't. Well, let's go to the mirror over here and look at it. We probably can't change it. Oh my word. Ari's got a fucking white eye. It's like these eyes. I can't say that word, but this is kind of how it is. Can we... Left eye? Oh, that's the left. Hold on, no. Let's go back. I don't want to confirm. Well, that didn't change his eye. But hold on. Let's go to this one. Yeah, we can't change that one at all. It won't let us. Well, I'm going back anyway. I'm not saving. What the hell, friends? It looks interesting, all things considered, because we have that scar there anyway, and it kind of makes sense now that we have that scar there. Well, I mean, we got the scar beforehand, but what the hell did we just do?
Speak.
Why? Look at Ari. He actually looks really fucking cool. I like it. Ari, you're getting...
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye.
Damn right. Did we lose anything in battle? Because I feel like we just gained stuff. It looks really cool, to be honest. It's like that badass scar that you have, even though we already have that badass scar right over that badass eye. Though, to be fair, our purple eyes are freaking badass, too. Thanks, Will. I'm happy that you're happy about it, because I still don't know how I feel about my eye just plopping out on the ground. Can we pick it up? What are you doing with my eye?
How can I help?
How you doing? Take care. Ari seems like a regular eye now, like a regular person. All things considered. Where did he have us at? He had us on top of this. My eye on the ground anywhere? Volo just popped our eye out and fucking left. Whoa. What? What the hell is going on? Why?
What's on your mind?
Well, good thing I... Just look at it. It looks really cool, though, if you think about it. I wonder if we can take his other eye and make it white? Would it look better, or should we keep it like this? I don't know. It's something to consider. Maybe take his other eye and have it like a regular color. Though, to be fair, I like his demonic purple eyes that he has.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Well, had. We can't go back on it now. Take it easy. Alright, well, I don't think anybody has anything else, unless Astarian has something, because you imagine Astarian always talks about everything.
Need something?
No? Nothing? Okay. Alright, well, let's go back to camp. Let's go to the Grove and consider... Look, Volo didn't take this stuff out, friends, so... I guess we might as well just use these abilities since it didn't work. But what happens, though, if we just use these abilities? Can we still get it taken out? If we get it taken out, I wonder if all this stuff will go away. I don't want this ability, I don't think, and I don't want this ability, but it makes me wonder if we have to use all 5 of these abilities to unlock these ones, and use all these abilities to unlock these ones. The only ones that sound really, really great so far would be these 3 right here. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. Should we just hold off on it more? I still want to, like, sleep on it. I've only slept on it for a couple days, and I just, I still don't know what to do. The RP-wise is just crushing me. Like, RP-wise, I mean, hey, Ari's a curious person. He's, like, willing to try anything. He's like willing to live life on the edge and just go crazy with things. Obviously, letting Volo stick an ice pick in the eye, I don't know why he thought it was a good idea, but he seemed to think that it was a good idea. And, well, here we are. To be fair, it did nothing but help us. Can see invisible creatures within 30 feet. Nothing can go on stealth on us. We see him with our ever-seeing eye here. I'm gonna mess around with things, though, because I'm going to consider maybe changing the color of his other eye, but then again, that wouldn't make sense, and I feel like that's a staple to his looks, is his purple eyes, you know? At least we have one eye. Wait, did we go to the right spot? Wait, what's his music? You hear the music? Is it because we saved the Grove, we got this interesting music going on right now? Who's gonna take this? When you heal a creature, it gains 1 forward. It's gotta go to Shadowheart. To be fair, Ari's gotta heal too. And we only have, no, I guess we give it a Shadowheart. It seems to be more useful on the shard herself. What does she have on her already? Color spray ring. You're really living it up with that one, Shadowheart.
Still alive.
That was a beautiful song. I really like that. I guess that's because of us saving the Grove. Interesting.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
She's got a point. Look at Ari and his merry band. He's got fucking spiders. He's got a little familiar. Let's go. Let me in. What's that? Is that a main quest moving towards us? Or a quest? Zevlar. Defeat the goblins, speak to... Oh, it's Zevlar. Wait, look at all the... Damn, all the people are...
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
We're gonna take this man's money. Maybe you can just keep... You can keep your coin. Thank you. Took a collection. Let's keep the
It's
coin.
not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Wait, what? Let's go there right away. You're gonna join our camp and celebrate? Hey, the last time a tiefling came to my camp, it didn't really end too well. But hopefully, the urge holds itself tonight. We'll see you there. We'll see you there because I want to do other things and stuff. Defeat the goblins. Defeat the goblins. Look at everyone's just up and around chilling. Pack together sack? What's that? What's that pack together sack? Latest? Oh. Wapira's crown, crowning victory. When healing another, the wearer regains 1 to 6. Seriously. Shadowheart. You're a beast. I guess we'll just keep this stuff on us. Let's get it all out of this bag, though. Because we can just sell this to a merchant right here, right now. How much is this packed together sack? How many sacks do we got on us? We have a fuck ton of sacks. How about we send that to... You can have that, Karlach. I want you to have that.
There's no time to waste.
Shadowheart, you don't have a helmet. Actually, you do, but it's that pretty one that you have. But you're going to get rid of that pretty one. You're going to wear this one. Let's hide that sucker. You don't have your pretty thing on now, but you have the mark. It's like the head. It's like you wear your headphones for so long, you got that indentation in the top of your head. Well, Shadowheart has the indentation in the back of her head from that circuit.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
How about you chill out, sir? I need to get crazy with it. So we took that man's reward. Rescue Halsin. Halsin has returned to the Grove. He should be able to help us with his parasite now. With our parasite now. We should speak to him. Grateful for our help. The Tieflings are celebrating our victory. Time to have some fun. The roads are safe. The Tieflings are ready to leave. Tonight, we celebrate at camp. Save the first Druid. Halsin has returned to the Grove. We should speak to him. We'll go speak to Halsin then. Should we talk to all these people? I'd imagine that we probably can talk to every single one of these Tieflings.
That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
I don't blame you. It's been a pleasure. We got to talk to animals on? I think we do.
They'll pay good coin for it, I swear.
Do we? Yeah, we do. What's up, Board?
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. Let's talk to Hungry Ox.
Let us go! I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
Everyone's so happy. Look at all the kids are just up and about, friends. Look, it's Mo up there and everybody. We're gonna talk to everyone.
Of course.
Next.
It's a big...
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
We whooped them goblins' ass. To be fair, we need to go back to the goblin camp. We're gonna have to go back to the goblin camp. And we're gonna have to slaughter all the rest of the goblins because we need to go into the Priestess Guts room. I feel like that's going to lead us to the Underdark, and I'm not passing up on that chance.
And you do not stop for anything.
Hold still.
This is Rika.
I'll kiss you when you stop.
Heldrel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
It's because we are a people person. We love you guys.
You saved us! Just like Baldy Ron!
What? Who's Baldy Ron? Umi?
I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
Where's that sword at? Maybe I can touch it and use it.
It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
Yeah, but you talking about Baldur's Gate? Is that where you want to go?
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
Well,
Still.
we're gone.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
He doesn't like us because we killed all the goblins. Watch out for our safari that we got going on here. What's up, Dami?
Very well.
Wait, there's somebody walking back here. Let's catch this person before they go off and about.
Hope you won't miss this place. Don't think we'll be coming back anytime soon.
Wonder what happens to the Grove now. I kind of hope your traders stay here. Let me talk to this lady.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Sure do. But first, I think the roads are safe.
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
I don't even think Baldur's Gate's gonna be that welcoming to you. They might not be. We talked to Bex already.
There's collectors in the city. They'll
Really?
pay good coin for it, I swear.
Fine, but you're carrying it yourself.
Ellie?
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. What's up, Mo?
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now.
Damn right, Mo. You gonna find it for me?
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Well, thank you.
For anything.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Your wares are so good, friend. That's the one that hates us. What's his name? Gon, yeah. Gon wanted to whoop some ass, and we... Well, we ruined that for him. There's so many people everywhere.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
So it's basically just thanks with all these people, but then again, I still want to hear it.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset. But you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
We whooped them up.
You took care of the goblins. Nice work.
I just don't feel like the Tieflings, when they go to Baldur's Gate, is going to be welcome because they don't seem like they weren't.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
I hope they are welcome there, but they don't seem like they probably will be because of what's happening here.
Now it's back to the road, I suppose. Never ends, does it?
It's almost like they need to just find a secluded place for themselves and just go from there. Okay, so this is harsh because I don't want to steal anything, but I can't fucking move. What if we blow this horn? What happens? We're gonna blow this horn. You care if I blow this horn, ma'am?
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
We sure the hell did. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for letting me blow your horn. The lady up here, though, I wonder if she'll be happy about us now, even though we shook her down at one
Watching
time.
gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
We didn't cut down the entire goblin camp yet. I think it's acknowledging that we killed the whole goblin camp because we killed the leaders. Hey, you're free. How you doing?
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
You can go back and check. Some of them did. Most of it sold to Volo that ran off. Oh, we're no longer rallied. All right, well, I guess we should get into the area. There's probably more people to stop and talk to just, you know, say thanks to. People will say thanks to us. We already talked to her. The squirrel. Where's this squirrel at? Not here.
Hope you won't miss this place.
Yeah, we already talked to her. The squirrel. Not here. Anyways, let's keep going.
If there's fighting, you run.
We'll go in and talk to... Where's Zevlar at, damn it? Was Zevlar... Did he go up here? And I missed him? There you are, Zevlar. Go talk to Zevlar. See if he has anything else.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
No. See you there. You guys head there right now, and I'll just... I'm gonna go and hang out with Halsin and the Grove and stuff. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with Halsin and Kaga now. All things considered, because, well...
Cast a shadow on your head forever.
You know what happened.
I guess things are already better.
Yes, you are.
I've learnt a lot.
Now, there we go, boy. Now, back to packing.
If we get separated, or need
friend,
to break
Block.
camp.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Yeah. Hopefully we get it figured out for you.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
I'm kind of like excited for them at Baldur's Gate, but I'm still really worried.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Well, now you just take it and run with it. It's your lives to make whatever
Couldn't
you
have
want
held
with
them
it.
back on our own. Thank you.
Man, you got nice hair, sir.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Was sick of running from those rats.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
They're still there. Somewhat.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins. I knew you were a good one.
Thank you, ma'am. Where did old lady go?
Don't be breaking your back before we get back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you, truly.
I'd imagine that all the tieflings are probably out here now.
Stay safe out there. You hear?
Okay, we already talked to this guy. Let's go in. I think it's time to go into the grove. There probably isn't no one around and about. Can we actually talk to you? Because I do have some things to sell.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
I'm just glad I can help. Any excuse to gut some goblins? I'm just glad I can help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
That's
of
true.
course.
What you got going on? I got this hammer for you. I stole it, probably. Does he have anything? Look at all this stuff that we sold this man. His stock just keeps restocking. You can just steal the same shit over and over and over again. And just get away with it. Suspicious poison. Should we just sell this? Suspicious poison? We're gonna have to get rid of this Ethel stuff. I don't think all of them is gonna give us a buff. I just have a feeling that one of them probably gonna kill us.
May you keep balance.
But it's hard to know which one will do what because it's from a blind standpoint. We're not gonna fucking know. Well, we can go down and see if we can... Hey, friend, strange ox.
Moo.
Nope. I bet you if we somehow dispel that ox, I bet you it's not... Since it says strange ox, it's probably something... It's probably a person turned into an ox. Does this one lady move out of here yet? Yeah, she's not in here no more. We can steal away. I wanted to go down here and talk to Aridin and the rest of them if they're still here. And Ganon. We have another piece of metal for Ganon, but I don't think... Yeah, there's no one over here. These guys are gone. So the whole camp is gone, but look at Danon. He's still here chilling. You just gonna stay here,
saved
Danon?
us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through.
Let me see your
I wish I had better, but this is all I have.
You have another crossbow because a star... Whoa, friends, a +1 flail. Damn it, I would love that on Arya if he was proficient in it. I need another crossbow, Danon. Dammon. You don't have one, friend. Longsword. Damn it, I was hoping for a short sword and a hand crossbow. But nothing. I mean, there's a short bow. I want the hand crossbow, though, for Astarion. Nothing. Your wares are different almost every time I come in here.
Luck twist your way.
I wonder what that is set upon, basically. Is it set upon a short rest, long rest, or just like in-game time that goes by? Because I don't know. You could probably just save and then reload. That's like how it is in every game. You can save and then reload, and oop, their stock is magically stocked once again. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. Alright, let's go and talk to Halsin and see what he's up to, and then kind of just...
Beg Sylvanas, not me.
Yes? Astarion? We'll try and listen. I said beg Sylvanas, not me. Hey guys, you all good or what?
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
That's all. She tried to imprison a child. Are you mad? Kaga's a traitor. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. The fire of ambition is in her blood, and cruel blood is a life companion. I think you're gonna have your hands full with her, Halsin. But I don't want to just bomb her any more than... I don't want to bomb her any more than she's already just bombed herself, basically. I think she pretty much just confessed everything, I'd imagine. And she's pleading for mercy. She does show a great spirit, to put it mildly, in a sense.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Alright. What about my problem? I need help. What happens next? Yeah, what happens
The
next?
journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest. Celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Wait, what about my problem? I need help still.
May Sylvanas forgive me.
At least you recognize your mistake. This is a beginning. A small one.
Hold on here, I ain't done with you guys.
Sylvanas keep you.
That's it? Come here, Halsin.
Your path will soon take you away from the Grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten.
What about my problem? I need to get to Moonrise Towers. There's something else I wanted to ask about getting to Moonrise. Damn, we should have asked them about healing us. So now we can't have them heal us?
Soon. Remember the dangers I told you about. There'll be plenty of time to face them. Take tonight to rest. Recuperate. Celebrate. Tomorrow, I'll join your camp so I can help with the trials yet to come.
Oh, you're gonna actually join us? He's going to be a companion at our camp. Maybe not a companion, but he'll probably be there like Volo was. And what about my problem? I need to get the moonrise.
Soon. Remember the dangers I told you about. There'll be plenty of time to face them. Take tonight to rest, recuperate, celebrate. Tomorrow, we can strike out.
I think I see how this is going. Let's leave. I think I see how this Halsin and Minthara situation is going. So, we side with the Druids and the Tieflings. We probably can recruit Halsin. If we side with Minthara, we could have did the same action with Halsin probably, instead of just killing him, just knocked him out and whatnot. But anyways, like none of that matters at this point because the game's acknowledging that she's dead. The game would acknowledge that Halsin was dead too. But the fact of the matter is, you side with Halsin if you save the Druids and Grove. You probably side with Minthara if you just go with her and destroy the Grove. Destroy the Tieflings, find this artifact. That's crazy. It's like two different completely turns, and you gotta figure that this choice is probably way bigger than we expect because, all things considered, if he's gonna be at our camp as a so-on companion now, the game is gonna change drastically because we have him. Just like if we had her, the game would probably change drastically. That's so crazy cool. Like, it doesn't seem like a huge choice, but this is probably a game-altering choice here. As in getting Halsin or getting Minthara. That's crazy, man. Let's look at the journal. Rescue the Druid Halsin. Halsin thanked us and said that Wrath would surely reward us for our efforts. Find a cure. Is he not going to help us? Did we fuck up by not... Halsin, how did you get there? Just got there really quick. I thought you were walking over there somewhere.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
I think we should just take the time and go around and talk to people. Remember Alfira's spot, friends? Damn, I really would have loved to have her here. She would have been so fucking happy, man. That we saved everyone.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
I can imagine. I mean, Halsin stated so. He said it's not over yet.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Have a good time, pig. Enjoy yourself.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. It makes it hard to sleep at night.
I definitely want to go back and take out the rest of the goblins at the camp.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Nothing else. I just want to see if the companions had anything about that.
Copper for your thoughts?
I don't think they do. Astarian?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
You indulged lately, my friend? Who's this over here? Let's talk to this person. We can go talk to Wrath. He's gonna give us a good...
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Good thing you were. Now we can be fast friends. Excuse me.
The goblins are gone, but so is our idol. We are exposed without it.
I don't know anything about that idol. It definitely was not me.
Do you hear them? The birds. They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
You look like Auntie Ethel in disguise. You think that's Ethel? Hey friend, can I talk to you? Topaz?
No! Where is it? I'll put the coin right here.
His key's still in there, but the key's not really there. Look at Halsin. Look, he's walking around like he's a beast.
We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanas taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
How did you get so tall? Sleepy Bear. Let's talk to Mino. Hey, Mino.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
It sure the hell is. Tough it.
Salty fish. 3 heads.
3-headed salty fish. Look at Halsin. He's literally walking around like he has a monster. He's like...
The air feels different.
He's literally like that one guy that's walking in a gym or something like that, right? And he's not really that buff, but he's walking like he's that buff. You know what I mean? Like, it's like his lats are so big, but they aren't that so big, but he's making them out to be, like, so big. He's still pretty buff. I'm not saying he's like a toothpick or anything like that, but he's walking around like he is just a massive bodybuilder. Like, there's no one as big as him. Whoa. Hey, Kaga, how are you?
Sylvanas keep you.
Better be good. I hope you're good for the Grove and it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. Because I'd imagine it's going to suck if it does bite us in the ass.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Hey, friend. Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
Look, it's your grove. Disgust me. I'll be on my way soon.
Make it quick. You're disrupting the harmony of this holy place.
That's what I do. I'm an unholy son of a gun.
Leave. You are not wanted here.
These druids in here are so nice to us, aren't they? Like, I really think they're really nice people.
Peace is returning to the Grove. We have you to thank for that.
I'm happy we found you in that cave, Findle. There's somebody else. Oh no, don't go steal. This guy here. And then we'll talk to Nettie, and then we'll talk to Wrath, and then that's probably
You
it.
did this grove a great favor. And now leave the rest to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's your lives. Your lives, your grove, do what you see fit now. We're done. We saved the Tieflings, we've saved the grove, now it's... Hey, that bird is up and about. That's good. What's up, Nettie?
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
I told you I would. You're just lucky I didn't swig that potion, yeah. You're very welcome. You're just lucky I didn't swig that potion.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole.
Thanks are fine. A reward is better. We're not gonna shake her down for a reward. You're very
I don't
welcome.
know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Enjoy yourself, Nets. You got a pouch. Old Nets gave us a pouch. Ouch. Oh, a red apple. Let's send it to camp. Mugwort. Wait. Alchemy? Don't we have an alchemy patch here, or... Let's just take it out there. It'll go to the alchemy patch eventually, maybe? Friends, we got so much pouches on us. Camp supply pack? Oh, I have this owlbear egg on us. I've been keeping it in our inventory. I've been sending all the other supplies back, but keeping this in our inventory because look how fucking expensive it is. It's 750 gold we can get for this owlbear egg. So, it might be something to consider maybe selling it at some point. I'm gonna hold it to at least...
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Hey, is Topaz your mate? Maybe? On Antidotes? Well, we've already read On Antidotes, but I guess let's click on it again. Oh, we did read it. At some point. Alright, well, we're gonna talk to Wrath, and then I guess we'll just end it.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
It wasn't really that simple, but to be fair, it kind of was simple because we were a drow. The whole outcome of that quest would have been so different if we weren't a drow, I'd imagine. So crazy. We need to think about this, though. Think about it. I mean, we played a drow. I could imagine that I probably wouldn't have thought about going in a disguise to a drow. So I'm happy we did play a drow at least, and we got to see the outcome of it like that. Thinking nothing of it, I'm glad Halsing is safe. For someone like me, it's pretty simple, actually. It was a hell full of blood and ash. I'm just here for the reward. Think nothing of it. It was a pleasure to aid you guys and then get Halsin out of there.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Where is the rune? My apologies. It seems to have been taken. Forgive me. I can only offer my gratitude. And pray Sylvanas protects you on your journey.
You would have gave us the rune to open up the armory and we already stole that shit. It's taken. Someone took it. Where's the rune? Rat, anything
Thanks
else?
to you, the grove is whole again. Halsin will guide us forward and Korga's heart will heal. I have full faith in that.
Well, we would have got a pretty sweet... I think it was a pole arm. The pole arm that pulls people in. Friends, we done stole that shit. That's so freaking awesome. That's so funny. Well, we can go back to camp. I don't think there's anything else. We literally talked to every single person here. I'm not going to the goblin camp right now to take out the goblins, but I am going to go to the goblin camp and to take them out. All of them. Because we have to get back in there. There's no way we're going to be able to sneak around. I mean, wait, there's a bear out here. We could try to sneak around, but what's the point? Can we talk to Magrin? Oh. This bear does not want to talk to us. I wanted to go up here by Alfira's spot. I want to go check on Ed and see if he's up here still. Yeah, Ed is still here. Damn it, friends. That still weighs heavy on me. That death of Alfira, the way the Dark Urge dealt with her. And it's just so, it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy, man. We can go back to camp and think about starting the party, though. I kind of want to wait on the party. I don't really want to start it right now. Was everybody else good? Damn it, man. I feel like we messed up by not talking to Halsin there. About... Damn, friends, we completed this whole map. What is this over here? Hidden goblin stash? That's where we're going. We're going to that hidden goblin stash. Wait, these guys are still friends with us. They're okay about things.
Scram!
There's some major FPS drops sometimes I'm getting here. I just had some major FPS drop there. Let's head over to this hidden goblin stash. So these goblins don't even care. They don't know then. I don't think they know about the goblin camp itself being taken out. Hidden goblin stash. There's also an area in the goblin camp that I wanted to check out. Remember? Wait, we've already... It was this? Hidden goblin stash. Friends, I think we got it beforehand. Which was right here. Yeah. So we can't get rid of this now off the map, or... Yeah, it's literally right here. It's this chest. Unless it's somewhere else. Is it showing that it's down? Yeah, it doesn't say. And I don't think it would be down. There's nowhere else to go. It was that. That's why we couldn't... Interesting. I wonder what triggered for us to get that. Alright, let's go back to camp and see if we can talk to people. There's no... Okay, so there's no tieflings here at camp yet. Let me just to make sure.
Hey, soldier.
What's up, Karlach? Well, I mean, I am ecstatically happy that... I am happy
well, my
that...
day just improved.
Nothing. That the Grove is saved, and we pretty much resolved it. I feel like that might have been on the lines of the main quest here, besides... Well, we still got Lae'zel stuff we need to go. We need to go and do Lae'zel stuff, because... Talking to the Githyanki about the...
Speak.
I think Halsin's a lost cause with our healing, because now...
Well met.
I don't know. We asked him what's next, and it kind of just cut the dialogue off. It would have been nice if we could have just said something to him.
What's on your mind?
Afterwards. Though, to be fair, maybe we can just go and talk to him with somebody else. Honestly, he's probably still going to have the dialogue for it. Alright, I'm not starting the goblin. I'm not starting... There we go. I'm not starting the party. I'm gonna do the party as soon as we come in for next episode. For the time being, let's just take it and read things. Elegant pen strokes trace out a map of the local area. The goblin's den is incredibly marked in greenish ink. The word Chinnathar waves across the bottom where the largest river flowed. 3 additional locations are annotated. Caravan Goblins is scrawled to the northwest of the camp. Toll House Knolls marks the far north territory. Forest Supplies hovers over an arrow pointing to the forest just to the camp's east. Beneath, in a small letters, between the laurel. Maybe that's what we got from that. Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. This appears to be barely legible notes of a work heavily in progress. Ghost, Banshee, Poltergeist, Spooky. 1 mugful ice, 1/2 mugful distilled potato spirits, 3 thimbles citrus juice, garnish with mint. Oh. We'll send this to camp since we already read it. I guess we'll send this map to camp and we can sell that too. Any other books in our inventory that we could read? Does Shadowheart have books on her as well? No. What about Karlach? At least somebody had books. I think I sent them all to Ari and put them all inside our backpack here. What are we going to read this time? Fables of Faerun. This is 1. I want something that's not 1 or 6 or 5. Something that's just there. Paladin Oathbreakers. Oral Histories of Faerun, Paladin Oathbreakers. This was in the area where Minthara was, I believe. This book is comprised of several chapters, 1 for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 7, Valinor the Outcast, 52 years of age, human paladin Oathbreaker. Given Valinor's reputation in Athkatla, the city she once called home, I met the former knight officer of the noble and exclusive order of the Radiant Heart. With no small amount of trepidation, she has lived as an outcast for some years now, and the rumors of her character quite preceded her. I spoke to one of the prelates of the order who described her as a dreadful, sadistic traitor, warning me to find her would be suicide. That she would kill me before I could speak a single word. I was wrong. When I finally tracked her down, we spoke for hours and I left with her blessing to share her story. I will not disclose our meeting place as the order punishes those who violate their vows with beheading. So these Oathbreakers, what is this? It's not... I don't think it was one of the paladins we could choose. Of course I regret it. Breaking an oath isn't going back on your word. It's not an ethical quandary. It wrenches out a part of your soul. Before, I could call on angels alongside me. I could banish fiends back to the hells and demons to the abyss. All with a thought and a prayer. I lost my voice. I speak, but this isn't my voice. It's an echo, a whisper. Tell them this. Most days I wish I died rather than break my oath. but I'd rather take back what I did, what I refused to do. Damn the order. Service became dogma. Obedience was virtue. To question was sin. Justice and duty are uncomfortable bedfellows, and eventually they make bastards of us all. Oh, that was pretty interesting. Oathbreakers. Let's send that to camp. Let's do one more. The Screed of the Willing. Volo's Complete Guide to Behavior of Nymphs. Let's read this one. The book is handwritten in a swinging scroll. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V, obviously for Volo. Absolutely not. E. Dearest Elamister, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of the research. Your friend, these many years, Volo Geddard, author, researcher, recanter, etc. That's his real name. Volo Gedharm. Let's send this back to camp too, huh? Should we do another one? Disorder and nerves. No cause for alarm. Soul coins. Soul coins, a treatise. Academic disclosure, the research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus. The first plane of the Nine Hells, Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins as a concept are one of the merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils in their cohort. They are frequently traded for their value, can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, or was the bargain that got her promoted out of the lemur status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be painstakingly written legal documents in infernal with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Oh, soul treaties, so that's done. What we're gonna do is we're definitely gonna save here. I don't think I can read anymore. I can only go so long before I lose my voice of reading. But there is so many more interesting ones here. What is this one? We'll get back to this one. We'll start back off with no cause for alarm. And then we'll kind of just like look at this one. Histories, Faerun, Gethin Mind Flares. Oh, we gotta read that one too. That one's gonna be so interesting too. We're gonna do more of this. We definitely are. Jake's Encyclopedia on Eels. I'm just making sure there's nothing comes up for quest, which it won't, but hey, hold on here. Hold on here. We're knocking these books out slowly but surely. We have 32 more books left to read in here. That's kind of a lot. But we still have books, and we definitely will get to them. Missile snaring. Hold on here. Who gives the missile snare? If we get these ones, the wearer gains advantage. I think Karlach should probably get these. What gloves do you have on Karlach? Channel Oath? No, you're not. You're not even wearing them. I mean, you are wearing them, but you're not. Send to Karlach. We're gonna give that to. Give Ari the missile snaring gloves for now. We will give Karlach these gloves because she'll be more surrounded than we are, and she can't even use these because she has no Channel Oath. We're gonna give these to Ari because we'll eventually become a paladin. Maybe. I mean, I got classes in mind. I still got the barbarian in mind that I want to do because we committed to the barbarian. I still have it in mind. I also have in mind that I kind of want to do something different. Just like different. Well, a rogue probably isn't different. A bard and rogue class together is probably not really different. A bard and barbarian seems unique. That it just, I don't know. I want to do something different. I want to do something that nobody does. I feel like if you think of Baldur Gate as a whole, or just any games in general, I mean, not many games have a bard in it. So a game that has a bard in it, I'm kind of really always going to want to play it because it just seems so interesting to me. I only played one other game with a bard in it, and that was Dragon Age Origins. And that was so long ago, but I'm just saying in general, like, to be able to be a bard in like a modernized game is just so much fun in general. But I want to think of like classes that seems interesting with a bard that doesn't exactly go with it, but we can still make it happen. I know we can probably make the barbarian happen, and we probably still will do it. Because we can go, if you think about it, no, because we'll need 2 points in the paladin. 1 point in the paladin's kind of useless. I think 2 points in the paladin would be way better. I mean, 1 point into anything isn't useless. It's just, I feel like paladin's power creep, if that's the right word, is 2. Because you can get the smites. But then again, I have this image of Ari playing a rogue too. Like a bard and rogue together. That would be so cool. I mean, we could do Arcane Trickster Rogue. There's just so many ideas and there's so many builds that we can make, and I have no idea the way I want to do this. But for one, I think in general Ari is full force a bard now and will be a bard for the rest of the game. And if we just can't find anything that we like when it comes to like multi-classing, we'll just stay 12 in the bard. We probably won't do 12 in the bard. We'll at least go 2 into something else. If not Paladin, if we don't want to do Paladin, then we can just do 2 in the fighter. At one point, we're at least going to give him 2 points into something. Whether it's going to be fighter, whether it's going to be rogue, whether it's going to be paladin, whether it's going to be barbarian, we're going to do something with it. And I am very interested to see how the other bards are as well, because the other bards have just different abilities. They don't have this defensive or this flourish stuff that we can use. And I kind of want to use Bardic Inspiration. See, I want to use Bardic Inspiration a lot. I want to buff people with it. But the thing is, we can't really buff people with it with this. If we buff people with Bardic Inspiration, it lasts for 1 ability, friends. Just 1. And then it goes away. Astarion still has it for some reason. I don't know how. But whenever the other companions, when they used an ability and it connected, it took it away. So I'm not sure why he still has his, though. But I wouldn't mind using this, and it stayed the whole time. But would that be too OP if it stayed on them the whole time until a long rest? Maybe the other bards have this ability to where they can use this and it kind of stays more in the same aspect. But I love this swords bard. It feels so good on Ari. It really does. The thing is, we also had to remember one more thing. If we look at Ari, his stats, I know I talk about really wanting barbarian, but friends, we are fucking going to need to put some in the strength. And I just don't know how that's going to work. How is it going to work? I mean, we can end up putting like 12 in the strength and knocking dex down and like kind of like going up a little bit on these two. But we're going to have to keep charisma here, and constitution's going to have to be around 14. If you think about it, it just is. Then if we couple any kind of caster, we're going to need intellect, and that's not going to work out. So I was thinking like Arcane Trickster, but Arcane Trickster is going to need intellect, probably. So that's not going to work out. Speaking of abilities, I need to respec Astarion. He has literally 7 in charisma. The reason being is because he has this. He has 8 in charisma. We're going to have to change this. I don't think he needs intellect anymore, because he's not an Arcane Trickster. I don't know what I was doing with his stats, but he's going to have to change and get his charisma back up, because I feel like that's way more useful for bards or for rogues than... Like, wisdom can probably go to 10, intellect can go to 8. Strength, yeah, I'm going to do his off camera. I'm going to change his stuff off camera. And we'll just go from there. But the thing is, if we end up doing Ari as a rogue, I don't want to use the same subclass as other people. And he's a thief. Thing is, I'll change him to an assassin probably, and Ari will be the thief, depending if we do that. Same can be said about Karlach. If we end up going to barbarian, we're going to be the wild heart barbarian, and she's going to be the berserker barbarian. So we'll change it. I'm okay with giving people the same class, kinda. But like, if you think about it, So, like, Barbarian is really cool. And this is what I loved about Barbarian. It was cool, it was unique, you can rage out, you get this whole rage mechanic, right? But the Barbarian was pretty minimalistic, friends. You literally just go in the rage, and you're kind of just basic attacking the whole time. And to have Ari do that, and Karlach, it would be a bit daunting, I guess that's the right word. I'm not going to say it would be boring, because nothing in this game will be boring. But having two Barbarians in the same party all the time would just be... There's no flavor to it. I mean, there kind of is, but we're both still raging. And yes, I know we can still use more abilities, and we probably will get more abilities in time, depending on her being a Berserker and us being a Wild Heart, but still, we're going to be basic attacking a lot. We're just going to be raging and basic attacking. With the Bard, we have so much different variety of things that we can do, and no one in the companions are a Bard. I think the only companion that could have been a Bard at this point was Alfira, and she's gone. So I feel like it's just a bit more unique. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it would be boring, but I'm saying to see it all the time. Because if we end up romancing Karlach, she's going to be in the party probably 90% of the time. Because I want that person in the party, because I want to hear romance stuff along the way. Does that make sense? Another thing to consider is how cool would it be to be a Bard and a Cleric? I don't know if that will work. If you think about it, the best multi-classes for Bard has to be Paladin, Warlock, and that's probably it. Paladin and Warlock are probably the two best. They're probably the most numerously picked and the two best, because you want your companion or your player character to be the face of the party. At least I do. I want him to be the face of the party, at least this first playthrough of this game, and I feel like having a charisma-based character, Bard, is full force the face of the party. Literally. And then, I don't know, it's just something to consider. I love talking about builds because I always just change up how I feel about things. I'm just changing up how I feel about things as we go. Like, as we go, we see more things, we feel our character out more. It feels like I want to sway him this way or more this way, and it's hard to say, but I will say for sure is that we're staying in Bard 100%. If I just can't pick, then we'll just stay a Bard. I know I just said it, but I'll say it again. But we definitely will pick something. It's not going to be for a while anyway. We're waiting till level 7. I think level 7 is when we'll multi-class into something. We'll figure it out. We can always discuss it, and it's always nice to discuss it, you know, because I don't really know how things are going to go. And we can always just spec into it and then respec and take our money back from Withers, and that's something too. But anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. Have a go and stay safe. See you next time. Take care.